Here I have the Asus ROG Ally. I was waiting for this device and I'm very glad to have it here. Today I received my pre-order unit, and let's do a short unboxing with this device and let's discover some more about it. Here on my channel you will have a lot of gameplays with it and a lot of tutorials. So this is the model RC71L. CPU Z1 Extreme. Let's unbox it and let's discuss also about features, what it offers and how it is. So this is it. You get, by the way, when you pre-order this device, you get this this case. It comes immediately. Let me show you with this box, the Asus ROG Ally travel case, which is a great accessory to get it for free. This is how it looks. It will protect your device. It has this kickstand, something like this. Some space here. I will post a video with this device later. So this is it. Just when you get this device, make sure that you connect the power cable to it, and after that press the on-off button. I tried to start it without the power outlet and it will not start. This is strange. This is very strange. So this is it. My first contact with it was wow. It's very beautiful, and just wait to see it. To see it after this. Let's remove this. Sorry for the noise. And this is it. It's beautiful. It's better than Steam Deck. It's more beautiful. It has more powerful hardware and better feeling with the buttons and display. Enough for this small preview. Let's unbox the rest. Let's put it here. Let's see what we have in the box. We have the charger. This is it, a 65 watts charger, very powerful one. It has USB Type-C. Oops. Here we have some papers, nothing fancy, just a box with in search of. Okay, let's put it here. Let's go here. Okay, I forgot. Let's get back this first part of the box, because it has a small secret here. It has some kind of a kickstand. Let's see how to get it out. Okay, we get the Asus ROG Ally. Let's put it here, and something like that. Nice. But I still prefer to put it in this way, like this. And no, from its factory, that it doesn't have a kickstand here. This was added by me. It's a very slim kickstand. Look, I don't get it why Asus didn't put something like this. It's easy to put, it's easy to use, and it's extremely useful. Immediately we will discuss about that. Let's see this kickstand, this plastic kickstand. It's nice to have this one also. You can put it wherever you want. Anyway, let's discuss about this device. This has the AMD Ryzen Z1 Extreme processor. It has a Zen 4 architecture with 4 nanometers process. It has 8 core and 16 threads and 24 megabytes of cache. This is crazy. 5.1 gigahertz boost GPU. What about, let's discuss about the buttons, and after that the screen. We get these two joysticks here. They have RGB light and they look great, and they feel better than the sticks here available on Steam Deck. On Steam Deck, you feel these joysticks, they respond harder in a way. These are more, I would say, soft and easy to use, but I prefer these ones. At least this is my first contact. You get these four buttons, armory crate, options, shortcuts. Immediately I will show you when I start Windows 11 here. You get the D-pad and you get this form. On YouTube there was a lot of controversy related to this button, but I like it, and it's hard to describe why, but it feels better than the one available on Steam Deck, because this one is great, but it moves like this, and when you want to press on the corners here, it's not the best experience. This one feels sturdy and I like it. Anyway, also I prefer way better these buttons than the ones available on Steam Deck here. The Asus ROG Ally has bigger buttons and they feel great when you press them, and they don't have problem. You saw with those first units received for reviews, they had problems with the buttons entering beneath this plastic here. They solved this problem. It's not anymore a problem. Look. So this is cool. Here we have the shoulder buttons and the triggers, and they feel great when you press them. And again, I have to say it, they feel better. I prefer these ones compared with Steam Deck. They have nice grip here and nice texture on them, as you see. And also it feels great when you put your finger like this here. This is very silent. And this one, it's clicky and it feels soft also and nice. Also, you have here the jack port for microphone or headphones. You have a micro SD card port. You have USB Type-C and also a proprietary port. You know, I would prefer to have two micro SD cards here instead of this port for external GPU. We have here the volume buttons, LEDs, and the on-off button, which has a fingerprint sensor in it. Immediately I will show you. On the back we get these two buttons. This is how they look. And this was added by me. This is a kickstand. I use it also with my Steam Deck. I have another one installed on Steam Deck. It's very slim and it's very useful. We have the logo here, grills for ventilation, and here we have the fans grills. I have to say they are very silent. You can barely hear them. Compared with Steam Deck, how can I say? Steam Deck, it's like a jet plane, and this is more like a electric car, something like that. This is probably the comparison when you use the device. Let's discuss about the screen. So as I said, the on-off button has a fingerprint in it. Just click, and this is the beauty. So use your fingerprint. Look how fast this is. Look, this is incredible for Windows 11, my laptop doesn't start in this way, and it has NVMe M.2 also. The fingerprint, it's crazy fast. And these are the RGB lights around the sticks. Some of the reviewers, they made some jokes related to this. No, they look beautiful, and I would say I want RGB lights here on these buttons though. This would be crazy. Maybe the next generation will add this as a feature. Anyway, this is the Asus ROG Ally, and as I said, this is a 7-inch display. It's a full HD 1920 by 1080 16 by 9 IPS display. It's a glossy display. It has it's a touch screen with 10 points multi-touch. It has 120 Hz refresh rate. Related to brightness, 500 nits, and the response time 7 milliseconds. And I have to make another confession. When I used this for the first time, I said, "What? This feels like a modern smartphone." Compared with Steam Deck, when I type on Steam Deck, well, this is not the best display for touch input. You know, when you type on it, you have to press like this. It feels slow and unresponsive for typing, but here, look, this is very responsive and it feels great. So the touch screen, it's fantastic. Related to the rest of the hardware, I have to say you get 16 gigabytes of RAM. It's a very fast hardware, LPDDR5. You get 512 gigabytes of storage. It's an M.2 SSD, NVMe M.2, basically, as I said, PCI Express 4. And related also to connectivity, this device has an incredible hardware when we talk about connectivity. It has the Wi-Fi 6E, so don't get confused. It's not the Wi-Fi 6. It's a huge distinction between Wi-Fi 6 and Wi-Fi 6E. At this point, I have. Let me close this. I have the device connected to a Wi-Fi 6E hotspot, Wi-Fi to a Wi-Fi 6E connectivity. I will make some tests with it. You will see it in a future video. It has Bluetooth 5.2. The battery has 40 watts, 40 watt hours, and what can I say? If you expect to play 10 hours of gameplay on it, this is not the device for you. But you won't find a laptop out there with 10 hours of gameplay. But you can use, if you want to play AAA games, and 1 hour, it's not enough, you can use something like this. It's the Anker 737. It's a huge device with 140 watts and 24,000 milliamps. It's the best device that you can get at this point, and I plan to use it with Asus ROG Ally. It's an incredible device, as I said, 140 watts. So you will charge this at 64 and you still have a lot to charge your laptop, phone, whatever you want. Anyway, let's get back to this. As I said, you have the possibility to access from here the command center, and you have shortcuts here. You have the operating mode, silent, turbo, performance, depending how much you want to get for your performance in games, how much higher you want to go with the graphics, and how much you want to conserve the battery. but I will play at maximum. I will prefer turbo mode. As far as I know, you have to be connected to power. We will try it immediately. I will play with higher graphics on this because why not to play 1 hour with a beautiful graphic, and why would you prefer 2 hours with lower quality graphics? That's insane. Anyway, as I said, the screen has 120 Hertz refresh rate, and you can change that by pressing here. Look, 60 Hertz at this moment. Steam Deck has maximum 60 Hertz, so this one can go up to 120 Hertz refresh rate. You can change the resolution also. Look, at this moment we have 1080p. You can go to 720, and at this point we have the same resolution here as on Steam Deck. So let's start this. Let's start the Steam Deck also. So you have all kind of shortcuts here. You have FPS limiter, 45, 60 off. You have the keyboard. You have the luminosity here. You have the Armory Crate shortcut here on this button. It's an amazing device, I have to say. So look, we have now both devices here. Steam Deck feels bulkier at this moment, a bigger device. And as I said, the joysticks on Asus Ally, they feel better, at least for me. Also the screen, I believe you know this aspect by now. This is way more better than this one. It has a better hardware, basically. Not only 120 Hertz, not only the refresh rate, not only the response time, but also the colors, and so you will get a better experience with the image here on Asus than on Steam Deck. As I said, here also I have this kickstand. So you have here SteamOS. Let's start also here SteamOS. I mean, it's not SteamOS, it's basically it's the Steam basically with big picture mode, but it looks like Steam Deck anyway. Look, this is it. Wow. I believe you see the difference between these. Anyway, what else related to sound? The sound, it's great, very powerful, clear, and definitely way better than the one here on Steam Deck. At this point you would say, what, you don't like Steam Deck anymore? I like it, but this is a way better device, and it has more to offer, better hardware, better experience when you hold it like this. Look, here you have this nice design, these corners. You have the logo here, also here. Overall, it's a better device definitely than Steam Deck, and it has more to offer. Plus, you can play any game on it. So when a short comparison between Steam Deck and Ally, on Steam Deck, sometimes you cannot play some games. Some games are not compatible, especially if we talk about anti-cheat software. Also, here you can play on Asus, you can play any game without problems. You don't have to worry that it's compatible or not. I saw some of you saying, well, I don't have the compatibility mode in Steam Store like we have here. Look, Steam Deck compatible, playable. You don't need that. The game is compatible here, and you don't need to see a compatibility info here. If it's compatible with Steam Deck, well, definitely it will work here too. But even if you see here unsupported, if you see it on Steam Deck here on Asus Ally, you will have it compatible. This is the difference. You are not limited anymore. You can install any launcher and you can install it very very easy. So from my perspective, Asus Ally, it's a better device and more powerful device with a better hardware, and it offers more. This is it. Regarding the battery life, if you keep this at the same resolution as Steam Deck, definitely you'll get the same experience. Probably you'll have sometimes 10 minutes, 15 minutes difference. Maybe you won't have that. The reviews on internet, they were made with pre-sale units. They had all kind of problems. They were like small ads, and definitely you can choose to play with 720p. I saw some reviews playing with 1080p and comparing the battery with Steam Deck. What? That is crazy. Why would you do that? Put this device also on 720p at 60 frames, and you will understand after that. Let's start this again, because I believe when I demonstrated the Steam big picture, this device Asus ROG Ally was with 60 frames, and anyway it looked better because it's more powerful, that's why. So let's see it. Let's activate the kickstand. This is what I'm talking about. Anyway, you will see a lot of videos here on my channel, so keep close, give a like, share, write a comment. And if you expect this to be the best device out there, for me it is. Even if it has its limitations, don't forget, this is a portable device. It looks like this, and you can play the latest games on it with an incredible quality. Not to say that every game is compatible. At this point, Steam Deck, it's still great. It has a lot to offer, but keep in mind that not all the games are compatible with SteamOS. Sometimes, for example, with this game Far Cry 6, I had a lot of problems. This is from Steam Store. Sometimes works, after that it stopped. Now it works again because I restarted the device. I factory resetted the device. Here on Windows we don't have these problems. As I said in some videos long time ago, Windows 10 on Steam Deck, it's better than SteamOS in my opinion. Anyway, this is the Asus ROG Ally, and if you want more videos, gameplays, stay here on my channel and you will get them.